B-Weeks, hit that button.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
That dank intro. I love it. Guys, welcome back to another Tuesday. Don't forget to join us live on YouTube. We are here doing week 2 recap of fantasy. Guys, welcome back. It has been a fun venture this past week. I don't like football anymore.
Shit, you're telling me, dog. At least you guys have a win.
Just FYI, I'm no longer a football fan.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably not a fan of fantasy either. You're witnessing that. Thanks to yours truly.
I hate you too. Try not to let you guys see the disgusting background of the studio. But it's fine. Everyone say hello to Zayden. Zayden, say what's up. Can I get a dada in the chat?
He's just staring at me.
I know, right? He just woke up from a nap too, so we'll see what goes on.
Straight mean mugging.
I know he hates me. I swear. It's maybe because I make him do stuff like this. I don't know. Well,
he likes it.
But I love to have you here. Let's recap what we're gonna do. We have week 1 scores, week 2 fantasy players, week 2 injuries, week 2 waiver wire pickups. Week 3 matchups, and then Richard versus Brian. Yeah, that one's going to be interesting.
Pretty sure you beat me.
No, we kept our same teams, if you guys didn't remember. If not, we will get to it at the very end, I promise. But nonetheless, let's check out the scores, okay? I didn't really get to pay too much attention to the games. Bills, Dolphins. That one, wild. Was it not?
It was... Wild is not the right word. It was more depressing. Oh, man, that game.
Is it because...
I just feel for Tua. I feel for all the Dolphins fans. It just sucks, man. But Bills' defense looked good. That's like the only upside, I guess, you could get from anything in that game. But...
That's semi-unfortunate.
Yeah, rip Tua. I just hope he's okay.
I believe he's going to be all right. I don't know if he should play.
Yeah.
Should he play?
It's tough, man. I don't want to say yes or no. I'm not in his position. But obviously health should come first. And this is his 3rd or maybe even 4th concussion in the last 3 years. So, yeah, I don't know. It's definitely not good. That's why a lot of big talented artists have gotten out of the NFL.
Okay, so injuries. Injuries are huge this week. We'll talk about them a little bit more. Going into Raiders game, was that an upset victory? What's up?
Oh, that was a massive upset. I'm so happy for Minshew, man. I've always liked Minshew Mania. I miss him, but he put it on the Ravens. That was a good game. I enjoyed all of it.
Yeah, honestly,
Adams looked really good, too.
The very end, man, when it started to come down to the fact, I was like, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
How is it going to play out? Is it going to play out what we think is going to play out? Is Lamar Jackson going to be able to walk down that field again? What's going to happen?
Let's talk about Justin Tucker missing like 5 or 6 field goals already from 50 yards or more this year. That's insane.
Pressure.
It's like,
or just haven't been playing.
I mean, yeah, this is like a Hall of Fame kicker, one of the best kickers ever, and we might be seeing the down slope of his career right now.
I feel like it's just a little stint.
We'll see. To my knowledge, he's never had this stint, so we'll see.
Hey, you gotta go through some upsets, right?
No.
You said perfect all the time, and that's it. If
you
you're
have
not
to be
perfect
the best
24/7, and that's why we pay you millions of dollars to be perfect 24/7. And again, if you're not, what are you doing, man?
Facts.
Get off the field. Get off the field.
Facts.
Get off the field. I'm sorry. Chargers, Panthers, expected.
Yeah, we can just skip that one. This is disgusting.
This is the best one of all. Saints, Cowboys. Wow. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Nothing makes me happier than seeing a sad Cowboys fan. It was so funny.
I just couldn't believe the. Yo, Saints got it together. They look like a solid squad.
Yeah.
Do they have anything? Is it a fluke? Is it lucky? Are the Cowboys? What's going on?
Well, I mean, I was talking mad crap about their O-line, the Saints O-line, but they're holding it together so far. Kamara looks amazing. Derek Carr has led them to a scoring drive every single drive this season.
Every single drive?
Dude, they haven't punted once yet. Like, it's absolutely insane.
That's cheating. That's
and then
absolutely
Rashid
cheating.
Shaheed, another deep threat bomb.
That was a throw.
Yeah. Like, dude,
he broke after that ball was in the air.
Yeah. How are you going to let Derek Carr grab his crotch after a rushing touchdown in your own home?
My Lanta. He did the whole Michael Jackson legging all up. Oh, I thought it was highlight reel worthy, man. I'm telling you.
It was fantastic. I love it.
At least he didn't get in trouble like Drake.
With Drake should be in prison.
That shit was wild. That was messed up. Oh, Bucks Lions. Is this another upset, or does Baker Mayfield and the boys like got it cooking over there in Tampa Bay? What's up?
I mean, to be honest, I expected Tampa Bay to win because Lions haven't really been the Lions that we saw last year. Granted, their defense, mainly Adley Hutchinson. Yeah, Hutchinson.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say baseball player for a second. Dude, he's unstoppable. 5 sacks in a game. That's ridiculous. He was half a sack away from tying the franchise record. This is one of the oldest teams in the entire league. But I don't know, man. Jared Goff, their run game, I don't know.
He lost the magic touch.
Well, I mean, the biggest sad part of this entire team is definitely Sam Laporta. Like, where is he? He's just completely absent. All the fantasy owners that had Amon-Ra are very happy about this week, but
I was semi-happy, yeah.
Yeah, got you over 20 points. I think like almost 25 or something like that.
Yeah, Amon-Ra was up there.
Yeah, he's good, but
I was appreciative.
They didn't get the win.
They did not, and that's what matters is getting these dubs. All right, Colts.
I see this. Oh, I'll try not to take too long because I want to say so much. Basically, just fire Gus Bradley already. It's been a year too long. He's the worst defensive coordinator in the league by far. Does the same soft zone coverage every time. If he rushes 5, he's like, "Oh, this is a blitz." Like, it's not a blitz. You just are pathetic. I can't stand this man running our defense. And then Shane Steichen, great coach, but he's getting so overly cute for no reason, man. Like, we took Jonathan Taylor, who was averaging 11 yards per rush. He didn't play a single snap in the fourth quarter. And he said, because I want to get Trey Sermon some reps.
Oh, my
like,
God,
dude,
why would you do that?
Yeah, like, get out of here.
Like, what do you – this isn't –
This is not preseason.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
You're playing you're playing a game to win. You're trying to win. What are you –
And their play calling has been pretty gross. It's either going to be a run or a deep ball or like a very quick RPO to a quick speedster across the field.
So you guys don't have really an identity either.
Nothing
That's
at all.
Tough.
Our identity is that you can run the ball down our throat and we can't stop it. We have the worst rush defense in the league. We're on pace to be the worst rush defense in NFL history.
Even worse than the Panthers right now?
Oh, way worse, man.
That's tough.
We've given up. I believe we're averaging 243 or 247, some in the 240 zone per game. Like the worst in history is, I believe, like the 90s Bills or something like that. It was like 205. So we're beating them by like over 30 yards per game. He's waving at the camera.
He's waving.
But yeah, Colts, get your shit together, man. I want to say so much, but I'm not going to waste time.
Zayden's even clapping. Browns, Jags. Were we kind of thinking the Browns were just gonna lose this one and Jags are just gonna walk away? They're 0-2 now.
I love it.
Of course, like, they're sitting at the bottom of the barrel as well. But But that's wild to see, you know, is it just those players in Jacksonville just not holding up anymore? Those guys look like they were in it to win it no matter how you spin it, at least like clawing their way into like playoff bracket, but starting off 0-2 is like
Trevor Lawrence is trash. I've been saying this for years.
You have been. He's not lying.
They gave him that big-ass contract, and I was like, good luck with that. You're paying your mediocre QB a lot of money right now.
Bless me.
So, yeah, I'm very happy they lost.
Right now. Browns, Deshaun back in it?
No, I wouldn't say that
all
yet.
Of their offense is being able
Better
to
showing.
Yeah, being able to be utilized more. The defense still got some work to do.
Yep.
Niners.
Go off on them.
I don't know. I as much as I got to watch this game, I still was trying to understand like what it was that was going on as well. It seemed like they were just putting too much in the air. Like you guys just run, guys, just run. I don't know. It just seemed a little different to me. Defense was crazy. I feel like they had a lot of fun with the turnovers, but when it comes to third down, like that's huge. Don't let them convert those third downs, and we were having issues converting our third downs. So, I mean, you could see in the score, like, they're better than that. They know that they're better than that, but this is also week 2, so you guys are getting your shit together. You show that you still can come out and play. The injuries, that's going to be interesting.
Can we talk about that end zone to end zone?
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
what
nuts,
was it? Because they
bro.
said Jair Brown stopped to think, maybe I got to cover because they had that zone play. And just that hesitation, JJ just took a second cut, and he was like, oh, I'm already upfield, and you're not going to catch me. And Sam Darnold had just enough time and it didn't even seem like, he needed all of that, but he just ripped that thing like 55, 60 yards downfield in his pocket. Like, it dropped pretty subtle into his pocket, and he was like, what do we do from here? All right.
Yeah, that was
the
nuts.
cutback over, like, come on. Okay, you should have had him tackled and not let him score. That was a failure on D. Like, I know you guys are tired, but get the job done. Like, the homie coming in to block for him, too, I was like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Like, you cannot just – you were literally pushing them up against the door, and they're like, the fuck you talking about, bro? We're about to score 7 on the other side. In one chunk play, not only did some fantasy just pop off, but, like –
oh, yeah, 97-yard touchdown.
Insane. Anywho. I wish the Seahawks would have lost. It was a close game. They were talking about some of the calls and the refs, and, yeah, I understand. And I don't know, when it comes down to it, Seahawks are leading the West.
They are.
They're leading the West.
I'm sure not many people saw that.
No. And as much as, they want to sit up there and be like, yeah, they got a lot of work to do. They know it. And we'll see what happens as the season progresses. Honestly, this is only week 2, and the Patriots put up a fight to finish off in an OT in the first game that they won. You know what I'm saying? I think, they're a different team to be messing with. Of course, Aaron Rodgers comes back, and he's playing against a semi-formidable team in the Titans.
Oh, God.
What do you think?
Titans are horrible, bro.
It's semi-formidable. I got to say that for John's sake. John, if you ever decide to jump on, then you'll be able to have your word. But Titans still lose their second game in a row. Jets 1-1. Are the Jets going to the Super Bowl?
No.
What'd you say, Zayden?
He's just agreeing.
He said I. Well, that's unfortunate. They still got an interesting season in front of them. Speaking of that, Giants.
No, I actually feel bad for the Giants from this game because they didn't play too bad.
But they didn't play well enough.
Well, their kicker died in the first quarter, so they left like 9 points on the board. That's the only reason they lost.
Did he die?
He, not...
Who's their kicker?
Gano.
gotta know.
Yeah, something happened with his hamstring and like the warm-ups before the game. So they basically didn't have a kicker the entire game. So they were forced to go for 2-point conversions every time. Granted, they could have converted, but
You guys don't have
they
a
didn't.
secondary? You don't have someone else that could kick the freaking ball? Like, look, come on, bro.
it was actually hilarious because they're the first team in history to lose by scoring 3 touchdowns and not giving up a single touchdown. All 21 of those points were 7 field goals for the Commanders.
Lord Almighty, that's
so whoever
right.
had their kicker in that fantasy league is very happy.
Score. Yo, whoever had Marvin Harrison Jr. was very happy.
Hey, shout out Colby Jones for giving me him in a trade. And, dude,
That guy still wants CMC from me, and I'm like, you're pretty wild.
this man wanted Dalton Kincaid from me, and I was like, say less. Like, he's my backup. I'm not even starting him because Brock
Wow.
Bowers is better. And he offered me Harrison Jr. I'm like, say less. Like, yes, thanks. And as soon as he gives him up, he goes off for like almost 30 points. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be very happy with this trade because Kincaid hasn't done anything for me.
Well, that's honestly one of the greatest games I've seen in a while. 41-10, baby. If you are an LA fan, which, Corey, we know you are an LA fan, just
Rip.
know, suck it.
It gets better.
Suck it. Because when the Niners see you next week, bitch.
It's going to be so funny when a bunch of backups on the Rams beat the Niners.
Shut your dirty whore. We're not done yet. Slicer. Oh, hopefully it's not glitching on your guys' end. On my end, it's glitching. We should be okay.
It's blown up.
We're okay. Anywho, Steelers, Broncos, 13-6. I thought more points would have been scored, maybe.
Disgusting.
I don't think it was too crazy of a game back and forth. You do have some fantasy players on one side that were doing some things. Nothing too wild as like last week. We could skip over that a little bit and draw back to our Bengals-Chiefs game, how the Chiefs are being
bailed out by the refs every single week.
every single week the Chiefs are just getting the refs to do whatever they want.
4th and 16. Let's overthrow this ball so the defender has a better chance to catch it than the receiver. Oh, that's going to be a pass interference. Now you can win the game on a field goal.
That was really wild, though, because he did jump early.
I can't stand it.
Like, if he would have waited 2 seconds.
Just the defenders have
was
the
pretty
right
tough.
to go for the ball just as much as the receiver, but not if you're playing the Chiefs. Then it's pass interference.
I don't know. On that one, that's really tough because he jumped right into him just before the ball got to him. And in definition, that's pass interference.
I don't agree.
Yeah.
If that was any other
It's
team, they wouldn't
tough.
have called it.
You think
I
so?
guarantee it.
It would have been, maybe not, man. Maybe not. I don't know. You're right. The conspiracy continues. The Chiefs are buying out the NFL just to win another Super Bowl. So they could be the first team to get a 3-peat.
They sold their soul to Taylor Swift.
Honestly, do you think someone would assassinate any of those players like they tried to do Ricky Pearsall?
Oh, my God.
I mean,
That wasn't assassination. That was robbery.
true. Well, you know, it was claimed to be a robbery. It could have been an assassination attempt. You don't know.
Who was he, Trump?
Yeah, the bullet goes through and through, too. Dang, the conspiracies stack up. All right, Bears, Texans. Do we like this fight?
I mean, Bears look not too bad, but at the same time, I've talked to 2 Bears fans already, and one is optimistic. The other one was very mad, and basically optimistic because they put on a good showing against the Texans, and the one that was pissed was mad because he said, quote, if they still had Justin Fields, they would have won that game.
You think so?
Because I delivered to him in Visalia, and he was not happy with them tanking to get Williams. He's not happy with Williams. But, I mean, dude, it's week 2. You can't be mad at him. But he kept saying that they didn't ever surround Fields with weapons, which I kind of get, even though they did have a decent amount of weapons. But, you know, Still the
Now
Bears.
They finally have the opportunity. Yeah.
Still the Bears.
I don't know. It was just interesting when you had like C.J. Stroud been like, "Hey man, keep it up. You got what it takes." And it just seems like Caleb Williams just doesn't give a shit what he had to say. So it's just one of those things where I'm just like, are you upset 'cause you lost? Like, are you like, nah, I'm too good for this information? Are you like, bruh?
He's probably just mad 'cause you lost. I don't think he's
Yeah.
that arrogant. At least I hope not. If he is, then oof.
Yeah, then I'm like, you need to get your ass kicked.
And he's the freaking
I don't know.
QB version of Stephon Diggs and Odell Beckham.
Oh, dude.
Divas.
Falcons. Kirk Cousins with a comeback.
Yeah, the bounce back.
Comes back to take the Eagles down. Both teams end up 1-1. What do you feel about that game?
Jalen Hurts continues to be overrated. Kirk Cousins is one of the best game managers in the league.
Okay.
He'll make the throws, but I don't know. I don't feel like he's ever been like Mr. Team on his back.
Okay, I can understand that. I mean,
He'll always put up good stats, but not all of them translate to wins.
It's pretty wild to see him, sit in that pocket and just be finessing at the very end. And I was like, man, this guy reminds me of like a Tom Brady type, man. Like that's an old school like play right there.
Mhm.
Like that 2-minute drill, like who was like so good at that, those old school players from like Peyton Manning, like Tom Brady, Drew Brees, like
Phillip Rivers.
Matty Ice, Phillip Rivers. Like, if you gave them the opportunity to tie this game or win it with 2 minutes or less, and a timeout or something like that, it's like, hold on. You better hold on tight. Your defense better be ready because it's going to be a fast-paced run from here to the end.
Yep.
And they're gonna do it good. So I was fairly impressed, and it's funny when I was watching it on the Madden or the Monday night with Manning's Monday night, whatever words are, Monday Night Manning. It was just cool to kind of watch them and even Matt Ryan just kind of call out, this is what they need, this is how they're gonna do it, and if they can do it, this is how. And that exactly what they talked about. They're like, we need a short, sweet play. Then we need an explosive one, and then 2 more, and boom, we're right there, and then just finish the drive.
Yep.
And it's just all simple plays that they were just beating on them with because they're just having soft coverage.
Yeah, looking like the Colts defense.
I'm like, bro, and the time that you need to rush and crush that guy is now. You don't want him to get the ball out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think they deserved it. Falcons get to walk away happy, and the Eagles are now 1-1.
I know the Cowboys fans are happy they lost.
Yeah, that too. Let's walk into what's going on now. Top players, baby. Some of the top players that played in fantasy this week. We got some Kyler Murray. He had 28 on ESPN. He got 325 yards, 7 receptions, 3 touchdowns, 459 in rushing. He ran out there, baby.
Oh, yeah.
He ran out there. 17 receptions out of 21 throws. Not bad.
A healthy Kyler Murray is dangerous, man. We're seeing that again. He's fully healthy. We can definitely see that.
Sorry, you guys still can't see Kyler Murray or James Cook there with 85 as well. He had a 95er, 11 receptions, and kicker right here. 3 TDs, baby. Those 3 TDs is what's going to rack up those points quick. Wow, he went 78 for 11 touches. That's it's going to be better. But 1-for-1 receiving. I don't know. I mean, I'm still happy for it. It's just wild because you can't expect this consistency, Maybe from Nico Collins a little bit with 27.5 right here, 135 yards, 8 receptions, 1 touchdown, 8 for 10 in the air.
Yeah, he went off.
And Devontae, we love to see Devontae back in the fold, baby.
Oh, yeah.
We want this man to go off. He is such a great receiver. Please make him good again, guys. it's just tough because he ain't got nobody to throw to him. He just like that lonely boy playing in the yard, like, somebody throw to me, please.
Hey, Minshew's good, man.
I'll catch it, I
He's
swear.
he's not like
Honestly, I wanted to get the
amazing. He's
picture of
good.
like the toe tap, so that way I could have just been like, oh.
Yeah, that catch was
That
nasty,
was
bro.
crazy. Dropped it in there as his toes are down on the ground. I'm like, okay, for sure. This guy knows. Oop. Sorry, Zayden. Well, you got 26. You got 110, 9 at 1 TD, that 9 for 12. Chris Godwin sitting at the 10th spot. He got about 24, 25 points overall. 117 yards, 7 receptions, 1 TD, 7 for 8. Not bad. Not bad for our 6 through 10 top players. Let's see 1 through 5. Yeah. Alvin Kamara went off, and that's why the Saints dominated the Cowboys. Obviously, the Cowboys cannot stop the run, or Alvin Kamara with his 44 points, sitting nice. 180 yards altogether, 2 receptions, 4 TDs, baby. Out of his 20 rushes, he got 115 yards, 2 catches for 3 targets. Do you think that's going to be consistent as a number one man? Is that going to be consistent?
I mean, I remember someone commented last week asking the same thing, and I said it was a matchup, but
apparently,
yeah, I mean, against Cowboys, who's supposed to have one of the best defenses, he destroyed them. I don't think you can expect 4 TDs every week, but I mean, he's definitely a must start. Ride the hot hand, that's for damn sure.
Hell yeah. Devon Achane is still a little hot up there in the top 10, the second time being in that top 10 with 29.5.
Yeah.
And 165 yards, 7 receptions, 1 touchdown. 22 touches, that's a lot. 96 yards, could be better. 7 for 7 receptions. I don't know how I feel about that with a lot of touches. Feel like he should be getting a lot more yards than that, but
I mean,
sense.
I feel like a lot of the catches, or not catches, the rush attempts came after Tua got injured. So it was basically a one-dimensional offense at that point. So they're kind of expecting him to run, just loading the box up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because he was looking, dude, he was getting chunk yardage before Tua went down.
I didn't get to see most of that. A lot of them
You didn't
this
miss a
week,
lot.
Yeah, a lot of them this week I was unable to see. DK Metcalf's game I didn't get to see, but he was looked like some Hitler stuff. It was weird. Marvin Harrison Jr. went off, obviously, with his 29 points, 130 yards, 4 receptions. Thought he would have had more receptions, honestly. 2 TDs, I understand. 4 out of 8. I thought he would have been thrown to more with all the yardage that he had as well. Kind of blew my mind how it was only, like, huge.
For his first 2 catches, I believe, were 2 touchdowns for like 100 yards. And after the third drive, it was 21-0, 21-3, something like that. So
I know that was such a game.
They don't even really need to have him out on the field anymore at that point. Just run the ball.
Got to keep on getting them stats. DK with his 28.9, 129 yards, 10 receptions, 1 TD, where he tried to do the Patriots thing where he's like, I was a Minuteman. I was Paul Revere or something. I don't know. It worked. 10 for 14. Is DK still a beast, and will he continue to be a beast and be a top player for you?
I'd say so, man. I mean, Tyler Lockett hasn't really looked amazing. He's still good. Was it Njigba? It's very good too. I think he had like 8 or 9 catches this week. But yeah, DK is definitely their number one guy. That's very obvious.
I love it. And last but not least, in the 5th spot, Malik Neighbors.
Yeah, he was on my bench, but
poor guy sitting there with 28 points.
I mean, I still beat you, but
you beat you. 127 yards, 10 receptions, 1 TD, 10 for 18. Those are our top 10 players from ESPN. Guys, this information is from ESPN. We are on ESPN for our app. I apologize for you guys who are on others. If you are, just, again, shout out, and we'll get that information to you as well. We have others. Don't forget.
Yes.
Wow. Okay,
Oy.
so I literally got to do this.
Time for the fun part.
Like, this is, it's insane. I got to get out of here, I got a show bad. Oh,
Everybody is injured.
no one look at my sheesh.
Dude, does that tab say Pornhub?
Man, I don't even know where we start. Let's see. Who do we look for that we know?
I mean, I can't read anything on your screen.
Oh, there's a lot of people. Sorry. Guys, if you haven't already joined us on YouTube, join us live on YouTube.
But yeah,
Now.
Debo Samuel, Cooper Kupp, DeForest Buckner, Mostert. It just keeps getting worse for all these teams.
God. Just team. Look at this list.
Yeah, it's very sad.
It's insane.
I hate it.
Sorry, bud. I know. There. I'll let you grab that. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh. No, this is mine.
Yeah,
So many injury reserve.
We'll have to see if big money Ayuk actually steps up and earns that contract now that Debo is gone.
3 weeks? 4 weeks?
Yeah, something like that. 3 to 4.
Yeah.
Maybe even longer. You know
Ra.
how Debo goes.
Amon-Ra says he'll be okay.
Yeah, he's fine.
Ooh. Where's Montgomery at? Mosley. No. Who am I looking for exactly? God. So many.
Yeah,
Joe Mixon.
I'm heartbroken about freaking DeForest Buckner, man. Going to the
injury
IR.
reserve. Josh Downs is still
Sucks.
questionable, but he should be okay.
Yeah, Josh Downs should be able to come back next week. Or this week, I guess, this Sunday.
Isaiah Pacheco out.
Yeah, he's done. 6 to 8 weeks. Broken
Crazy.
fibula. They officially signed Kareem Hunt today.
I threw some Kareem Hunt on there too.
I feel like Steele is going to be the guy.
Think so. Cooper Kupp is doubtful now.
Oh, he's
Puka
done.
Nacua is on injury reserve. So look to those backups, guys, because they're going to be sitting for a while. Tua is now on injury reserve as well.
Yep. They're
Raheem,
having him seek out
questionable.
neurologic doctors.
Odell is still out, so it's going to be interesting what happens when he kind of comes back into play.
Yep.
Jordan Addison, too. Justin Jefferson having a day-to-day right now. Hawkinson's still out.
Yeah, Hawkinson probably won't be back till, like, say, late November, early December.
It's wild.
Man's leg
Ooh.
blew up.
Taysom Hill's questionable, too, with the chest injury, which is sad for me because he was my semi-flex.
Taysom Hill?
Love me some Taysom Hill, bro. He comes in just random stuff, man. It's so insane. It's so insane. Son Reddick is still out with his contract disputes. Love that.
He's being fined like $900,000 per game he misses. He's such an idiot.
I know. A.J. Brown is doubtful as well for the next game.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson questionable because he has his calf injury. So it'll be interesting to see, you know.
He's not going to play.
Yeah, how that even comes out.
I don't know why they would play him.
Debo is now in his. Oh, you're so cute, buddy. Dang. Debo, Christian, Ricky, Elijah, Greenlaw. And two of the Niners defensive players as well. Kenneth Walker's still questionable. I think he should be in there, so we're okay there for anyone who's looking through. Shad White now is questionable as well.
Yeah, he did nothing for me this week. Got me like 4 points.
Tajay Spears with a major ankle avoided major injury. I love this guy. He's so funny. Well, that kind of wraps it up for all of our injuries right there. There is a stupid amount, as you can tell, guys. Honestly, check out who is your depth. Who are you missing? Who do you need? We got some ideas for you right here. Don't worry. My son is trying to steal this from me.
Don't let him.
Some waiver wire pickups if you already have some Derek Carr. Who don't have Derek Carr?
Derek Carr is nuts, man. He crazy.
Ain't nobody realize this, but Derek Carr wasn't on there for too many people right now. Derek Carr done changed that. Derek Carr done changed that. Derek Carr. Hunter Henry is a tight end for New England and has been getting a lot of targets and will simply be getting more and more and more.
I'd say so. I think he got targeted like 10 or 12 times this week. Freaking insane. He's looking good.
Huge percentage of targets coming his way. Quentin Johnston. Everyone should have already had this man sitting on their bench waiting. I'm telling you, that guy's going to be popping off.
Yep.
Rico Dowdle, too, of Dallas. As a wide receiver, too, let's say you're a little desperate. Let's say you need a flex position. We going in for a little bit of Rico Dowdle if we're in deep?
I mean, yeah, he's getting more touches, if not the same amount of touches as Zeke. So we'll see. He's definitely faster. He's just not as big.
Let's see how they decide to change up what the offense is doing because of how shitty the offense has been doing. Deontay Foreman.
See, I've always liked Deontay Foreman. I've always called him the poor man's Derrick Henry.
And what's going to be interesting is how that backfield is going to be split with your receivers out. I just don't know. I think
Deontay Foreman's a Ram?
Yeah.
Really?
Swear.
What? That's interesting. I thought he was still in Carolina or something. Either way, he's...
Dang, man.
I know he's kind of older side now, but I want to say I had him for like 2 or 3 weeks last year, and he got me like freaking 40 points in a game. It was absolutely nuts.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe.
Actually, I think that was like 2 years ago, looking back at it now.
I think he's on the Browns.
Oh. Either way.
So as I was editing this, I must have messed it up. In that last one, I apologize. So Cleveland.
Boo.
Hit the boo button.
Boo.
I got you. Look. Ready? Oops.
What have you done?
Boom. It was because Cleveland, because he's RB3 for Cleveland. So how is he gonna play out? And how Nick Chubb comes back, then it's like,
We'll see if Chubb can actually come back. I hope he does, but it's a long shot.
And last but not least, because Kansas City just signed this crazy fool.
The reunion.
Pick up Kareem Hunt now. You should have picked him up already.
Yeah, just don't let him watch your kid.
Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah, I would get Steele over Hunt. The
Yeah?
rookie, man. He has a pet alligator. Who else has a pet alligator?
His alligator's dead, I thought. No? Oh, that was a different guy. That was a ferret.
Damn.
But do you want a little more? I thought so. Honestly, I think it'll be interesting to see how and if they will split that backfield or give a lot of those touches to our alligator lover or not. Next week, we're looking into Thursday night football. Jets, Patriots. Are Jets walking away with another victory, or are the Patriots really going to show them what's up?
Either way, it's going to be a pretty gross matchup, in my opinion.
You really think so?
Yeah, I mean,
think it'll be more a defense, offense just ripping apart.
I'd say so because, I mean, the Jets have a great secondary, so Patriots probably won't be able to throw anything downfield. So they're going to do a lot of checkdowns to Hunter Henry, of all people. And then Patriots also have a great defense and a good pass rush. So we'll see if Rodgers can avoid getting smacked in the Achilles again.
Interesting. Broncos, Bucks. Obviously, the Bucks walk away.
Yeah, it's a good, gross game.
Green Bay. Still, no Jordan Love.
Yeah.
Taking on the Titans. Doesn't matter. They're still walking in, winning. They're going into a hostile environment.
If the Titans can stop the run, which usually they can, they actually have a pretty good run-stopping defense. So I feel like Titans are going to get the win there. Because that's all the Packers can do right now is run the ball.
Sheesh, okay.
Willis isn't a good quarterback.
Titans pick up their first win. Obviously, Raiders walk away with the dub.
I'd freaking hope so.
Ooh, Seahawks, Dolphins. Dolphins look like they're not going to be able to really do anything without Tua.
Skylar Thompson. Ugh.
So, do they pay Tom Brady?
What? He's in the booth right now. Can you imagine
I would love it.
commentating to go quarterback for the Dolphins? That'd be hilarious. Goes from Tampa Bay to Miami.
Greatest story ever, bro. Greatest story ever.
Gets both Florida teams, or I guess 2 out of the 3 Florida teams, the Super Bowl.
Oh, wouldn't that be wild?
I'd hate to see it.
I would love to. Just let that man cook, bro.
Nope.
Just let that man cook. All right, Seahawks walk away with another dub. They're 3-0. That sucks. Giants, Browns, obviously that's going to be a matchup that no one wants to watch because it's shitty as can be. Browns walk away winning.
Danny Dimes.
Colts, Bears look like they're 2 uneven teams fighting against each other.
Yeah.
And we will see who wins, honestly.
We have the worst run defense. They have the 4th worst run defense. So
I feel like if the Colts can really put something together, they can win. But you guys just I don't try anything fancy, man.
I mean, on paper, bro, like we should win this game. But I mean, on paper, we easily should have won last game. We just are not playing well. It's really annoying.
I feel it. Trust me. Our team did not play well either against the Vikings, who play the Texans. Both are 2-0. Someone is going to walk away undefeated. Someone is going to walk away with an L.
They're going to tie.
Fuck, man, dude, he's so wild. Nah,
I feel like Texans got it.
Yeah. Eagles, Saints. I think Saints walk away. Well, actually, they don't even have to walk away. They're at home. I feel like they're going to take that energy that they've been running with, and they're going to do something even more spectacular against the Eagles. And the Eagles are coming off that just small L. On top of that, that was Monday. It's a short week for them.
Yep.
So let's see how they're going to walk in a hostile environment and take on the Saints. Chargers, Steelers. Here's another one.
Chargers should win this game. Steelers defense is balling out, though. Mike Tomlin loves to have a great defense with a horrible offense. So
just a redonkulous offense that no one wants to watch.
We'll see, though, because Harbaugh and the Chargers are rolling right now.
They are, and someone's going to walk away a winner. Someone's going to walk away a loser. Lions, Cards. Are Cards really stepping it up right now? And are the Lions kind of taking a step back?
I feel like Cards can get this game for sure.
Cards are getting this game for sure?
No, I say could. I don't want to bank on them. Because Lions are Lions. They're either going to look great or just like, wow.
Might be a travesty.
What happened to this team?
You're not wrong. I live by the sword, die by the sword, baby.
Let's talk about the Ravens being 0-2,
Let's
though.
talk about the Ravens being 0-2.
That's
the
hilarious.
Ravens haven't been 0-2 in so long. Has John Harbaugh been 0-2 in his entire career ever?
I want to say yes, but I don't know off the top of my head.
So wild. I mean, what do you do? Are you going to be able to put them boys in their place at Jerry World? At Jerry World. You're coming off of 2 L's. Cowboys are coming off of a devastating L.
Yep.
You're going in a hostile environment. You lost against the Raiders.
Can you imagine the Ravens being 0-3?
That would be wild.
Dude, even the Cowboys being 1-2, that would be nuts as well.
Yeah. Either way, both of these teams are going to be – it's going to be interesting, actually.
They're going to tie.
Yeah, they're going to tie. Obviously, the next matchup, the Niners are going to beat the Rams. It's simple.
As long as Kyron Williams gets me like 40 points.
LOL. I mean, they're going to play at Levi South, so they're going to be at home anyways. As long as they could put together their two second, third string roster, they'll be okay. So this is going to be interesting because, man, the Falcons coming off of their dub. Also a short week at home against the reigning Super Bowl champs. Are Kansas City just going to wipe the floor with them?
I hope not.
I hope not either.
That's leaning towards that.
But no Isaiah Pacheco.
Yeah, Pacheco was a huge part of that offense. So
I know.
We'll see.
So are they going to rely more on Mahomesy, a little bit of Travis Kelce? So this is the interesting part with all these injuries. Exactly. So now they're going to free up space. Are they going to use Kelce more often now for that tight end spot? What's going on?
I mean, Noah Gray has been a better tight end for that team this year, which is so funny to me.
That would be the primetime game, so we will see how that ends up. 2 Monday night games. Jags, Bills, Commanders,
Let's go Bills.
Bengals. Bills are going to walk
Kill
away
the
3-0.
Kill them.
Is this a better season for the Bills? Is this a better season for the Bills now that they're 2-0? They don't have the drama of Stephon.
I honestly was expecting the Bills to not have a great season because their defense wasn't great.
You're not wrong.
I don't even know who they were going to throw it to, but somehow Josh Allen is pulling off Josh Allen things. He's still doing it.
All he needs to do is get those dubs, baby.
Just give it to James Cook if you don't want to run it in yourself.
Sad part about it is, can he finish the story, though?
Probably not.
You can get there, but
he'll probably lose to the Chiefs on a PI.
The Jaguars go 0-3. That's disgusting. Do they even keep their squad? Bills go 3-0. Commanders, do they pull the upset? Bengals are 0-2. Bengals are 0-2. Are they feeling sad about it? Are they feeling mad about it? Are they a team right now?
Yeah, they definitely are going to be playing because they want to prove something. So I feel like Bengals are going to go off.
You think the Bengals are going off?
They should be 1-1, bro.
I mean, I think so too.
But
refs.
Yeah, I feel like Bengals are going to come out with a chip on their shoulder. And
I love it. I want to see that. If not, 0-3. Exactly. All right, who do we sit? We're going to sit Dak Prescott against the Baltimore Ravens.
Oh, dang.
If you got Dak as your QB, are you going to sit him or start him?
I'd probably start him, but
I don't know.
we'll see.
He's going to get picked. Watch. He's going to get picked, and you're going to be like, damn, bro, maybe I should have sat him. J.K. Dobbins, I don't really think you should sit him, but
it's
versus
a great defense.
Yeah, versus that defense, as much as you want that man to go off, it's just not something that is maybe presentable in this time frame. So switch him out. Okay, we're looking at those matchup types. Devin Singletary as well. Is he going to get those touches? Obviously, it's a hard D. Dalton Schultz is a tight end, bro.
Nope.
The guy. I don't know if you want to be placing him up there versus Minnesota. Tank Dell's, again, one of those guys. Is he going to be able to do what he can normally be able to do? I don't think he's going to get those touches as well.
No, definitely not.
And as much as I want to pull Malik Neighbors in there, he was a top 10 this week. Is he going to be a top 10 this coming week versus no?
I would start Malik Neighbors.
Would you?
Dude, he got, was it 16 or 18 targets last week?
But are they going to continue that streak? Is it not one of those?
If Danny Dimes is smart, he'll only throw to Neighbors.
We shall see. So it's a good question. Start him. Zayden. Start him. Derek Carr going against Philly.
Yeah.
Start that man. He wants to go hella hard in there and murder them. Start him. Zamir White. Carolina, bro.
I wouldn't touch Zamir White with a 10-foot pole, bro. There's no way in hell I'm starting that guy.
He's going against the Panthers, bro.
You have a point.
That's the only reason why I'm saying.
I'd rather freaking start Devontae Adams or freaking Brock Bowers over Zamir White. They're not going to be running the ball. They're going to be slanging it over that horrible secondary.
Interesting. All right. What about Rashad White?
So week 1 went off. Week 2 got me 4 points. So
yep, the inconsistency.
It's either going to be a boom or bust situation with him, and the backup running back is also looking pretty good in that team. So I would potentially sit him this week just to see if he can prove it on the bench.
Interesting. Marvin Harrison Jr., do we go a second round?
1,000% starting him.
1,000% round 2 against
1,000%, baby.
Ooh, Khalil Shakir.
He's been getting the targets.
He has
I
been
did
getting
not see
touches.
that coming, to
and
be honest.
And Jacksonville, honestly, don't have what it takes to stop Joshy and the boys. Will he get more targets? Will he get an even distribution, or will he get the targets that matter? Will he get the touches that matter? Will he be in that end zone or that deep ball?
I
Crossing
mean,
around
it
in
could
the
be
center
half
field,
and
I
half, to be
see.
real, because I feel like most of the smaller, like dick and duck passes, the RPO is going to go to Kincaid, occasionally go to Cook. So he'll probably be the first down getter down the field over the middle, or just a deep threat, either him or Coleman.
Love it. I can't wait to see that. Gesicki. Mike Gesicki comes in as a tight end spot. Do you want to play him against the Commanders?
I'd say yes. He has proven that he can catch the targets he gets. It's just if he gets the targets.
Yeah, you're not wrong. And he had been getting those targets, so it's going to be interesting to see what kind of offense that they put against the Commanders. Will they do something similar or change it up? Are they actually going to go to their outs? I don't know.
Now, where is freaking Chase at, though?
I know. All right, so this was last week's.
I was going to say, there's no way in hell I scored over 140 points.
So that was, I'm sorry, week ones. That was week ones. I apologize. This one I haven't actually updated, and I actually have week twos. I'm not going to lie.
Good.
If I have the right ones, let's see. Nope. Just kidding. I do.
Do.
I know, yeah. I had to go to this specific Gmail.
I definitely know I didn't do that well. Richardson, not a great game from him. Then Tyreek Hill, also not a great game. His QB basically died.
Stop. Quit saying that.
I forget who else I even picked on this team, to be real. I know he had JT, obviously. Maybe. I can't see.
But don't eat it.
He wants to eat it.
That's why we can't have nice things. All right, so week 2, actually. Let's check it out. This was a disgusting setup. I'm not going to lie.
You talking about me or you?
Both of us.
Oh.
Because I didn't change anything, and because we stuck with the players that we had, I still had Burrows. I still had Amon-Ra. Not bad, you know.
I mean,
Burrows
yeah.
got me 17.22. Again, we're going through ESPN for their points per player on PPR. Joe Burrow got me 17.22. Amon-Ra got me 22.9. Pickens got me 4.9. Didn't do shit. CMC I replaced with Jordan Mason, who got me 17.4. Jerome Ford got me 7.4. And why the fuck do I still have Auden on my squad with negative 0.4?
Who?
Kate Auden.
Oh, my God.
I put Tam for Tampa Bay.
How did he get -4? Did he fumble?
Like
twice?
Something.
What the heck?
Jonathan Taylor is picking up with 15.5. San Francisco's defense was terrible with 5 points. And Butker got 10. Rounding it all off at 99.92. Terrible.
Not
Too
great.
bad, I guess. Yeah, no. Okay, well, B-Weeks got me on this week.
Tight end get you negative
I
4
know,
points.
Go away.
It's so funny.
So, your quarterback didn't do a goddamn thing.
Nope. 9 points.
9.86. Tyreek Hill, 6.6. And then you got Nico Collins, was like 27.5.
went
I'm like,
off.
okay, whatever. Then you got Derrick Henry for 16.6. And then you got Saquon for 17.6. And then you got Kincaid for a little 7.3. And then you have White with a little 3.3. And the Bills' defense really came in clutch with 16 points and Tucker's 12, which rounds off 116.76. That's 2 weeks in a row.
Let's go.
Getting my ass handed to. I was too busy to repick or pick different players. Now that I have the time this week a little bit, I will have to now do a repick of teams because, I mean, what do you think, guys? B-Weeks, what do you think? Should we stick with our teams and maybe I hit the waiver wire and switch some guys up?
I kind of like the idea of sticking with the team.
Okay. Now,
feel free to switch out a few players, though. I don't care.
Okay, so here's okay. So okay. Okay, so okay.
What?
Yes. Duplicate. Rename. This is how we do it, guys. Nice and simple, nice and easy. Week 3.
Who is going to be your waiver wire pickup?
How many do I get? Do you get one?
Let's say we get 2.
2 waiver wire pickups. Yeah, I can see it. Okay. Does the CMC technically count as a waiver wire pickup of a switch already, or
no?
Okay.
Because he died.
He hasn't even played it down. Just tragic. Okay, so because you won, I will give you that opportunity to hit your waiver wire first.
I'll switch my tight end for Henry. I think that's the only thing I really want to do. Well, I'll switch the Bills' defense for Raiders' defense because they're playing Carolina. I feel like Max Crosby is going to ruin Andy Dalton's life. It's legit like elder abuse, bro. They freaking bench Bryce Young, and they're going to start Andy Dalton, and his first game is against Max Crosby. That's just mean.
Hey, you got to find out some way, baby.
Oh, God. He can't move. He can't run. He's going to get cracked.
It sucks to suck. All right, Hunter Henry from New England, Patriots, and the Raiders defense.
Raiders.
The Raiders. Week 3. Here's Aiden. He said we're at the Raiders. Now he doesn't want to do it. My kid is the most adorable thing. Okay, first off, my tight end.
No, you don't want to. You don't want to stick with him?
First off, this is Jordan.
Who are you picking?
Jordan Mason is instead of CMC right there. Okay, so tight end slot.
Kittle wouldn't be bad since Debo's destroyed.
You know, I was just thinking about it. And then damn, I hate to do it. Kittle down the middle. Stop picking my players. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm helping you out.
Okay, Pickens. We need a different wide receiver for our secondary slot. Any wide receiver that I want. I love you too, buddy. Who is going to suck in those balls? Who is it? It's got to be Devontae. If you don't run the ball through Devontae tomorrow, Sunday, I'm going to be sad. And honestly, I really want to see what's going on with these guys, and I'm okay with it.
Devontae.
I love me some Devontae Adams, man. Doesn't everyone?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how much of an asshole he is. No, just kidding.
Fresno State.
Fresno. All right, so we switched up the squad just a little bit. I picked up some Devontae Adams, and got rid of my Pickens. I'm sorry, buddy. You ain't doing snap, schnish, nothing for me. Next week, I think I'm going to get rid of Jerome Ford. Obviously, this week I feel like I needed to switch off Pickens better in my case. So I like this. We will go through and keep our squad, except for every week we have an option to go through the waivers and sub out two that we would like to see. Brian, I appreciate you joining me again on this wonderful September 17th Tuesday.
What a nice fall Tuesday.
Beautiful fall Tuesday. Don't forget, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and tune in next Tuesday. See what our results are for a week 3 between me and Brian. See what the results are for week 3 football, guys. Football's back. Let's have fun with it. Don't forget, guys. Have a great day. He said, boom. All right, Brian, play that intro, outro music, because we are done.
Colts, please, dear God, get a win. Don't be 0-3.
Bro, Niners, you got to win this. And stop eating this. Here.
Ooh, the baby dance.
All right, guys.
Baby dance. Oh my God.